If you just come for her thighs, you're gonna have 10 brands to deal with. It's that simple.
Hello, it's me here again for another video, and I'm gonna be with an extra special guest. I'm sure you already see it in the title because I'm probably flexing. I'm with Tan. That's right, the one and only Tan from Queer Eye on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing with your life? You should. Mesa feels passionate about it, don't you, Mesa?
I'm so excited.
She's like panicked. Like, this is her favorite person ever. Like, she's not a very emotional person, but she like nearly cries when she talks about Queer Eye. Oh, if you don't know, Tan is super into vintage shopping, really into thrifting, and I'm really not. So when they were like, do you want to do a video with Tan? I was like, yeah, can he help me thrift? Because like, I want to be one of those cool LA girls who's like, oh, I thrifted it, but like, I suck at thrifting. So he's the king of thrifting, I suck at it. Well, let's go inside. Hopefully he can help me. The moment I get in there, all I'm gonna want to do is like touch everything. I'll link how I shop as a blind girl video below, but basically it's a whole lot of hands. I'm getting handsy with everything up in here, so let's go. Tan, are you in here somewhere?
I am.
Oh, you're here.
Hello.
He's here. Hi.
So good to see you. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Oh my god, your dog came in for a hug too. We can't hug. That's
Yeah.
not the way this works.
He's like, I like making friends.
His tail is going.
He actually specifically wore this bandana just to impress you.
I'm
He's
very
like, oh, I'm
impressed.
meeting Tan. I gotta look
If
away.
he really wanted to impress me, then he'd be wearing a shirt, some pants, and he'd do something called a French top.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
Okay.
know. What are we looking for? What's the plan?
I just don't know how to thrift or vintage
Okay.
shop or any of it. I've worn like one thing I've thrifted in my life. It was a vintage dress from the 50s. It was stunning. I loved it. But
Wait,
I
where
shopped
Did you find it?
on La Brea in Los
Okay.
Angeles. They have like quite a few vintage stores,
Okay.
and I found out one of them. But I shopped for hours at like
Okay.
2 or 3 vintage stores like up that strip to find it,
Okay.
and tried on like 60 dresses. I don't know, part of my struggle, I feel like sometimes when I try to thrift, size-wise, like
Yeah.
I struggle in normal stores to find my
Yes.
size.
Yeah.
Because I'm very petite, I'm 4'10" and a half, my feet are a size 5.
I love that the half is important.
Oh, it's
to you.
very important
It
to
is.
me.
I'm vertically challenged also. I'm 5'8.5".
To me, you're really tall.
I know, but you're the only person who's ever accused me of being tall, and I'll take that.
Yeah, no,
happily.
you seem tall to me, but I like, and then I like, you know, I have a smaller waist, but I've got hips and a thigh and booty. Like, I just like, I feel like
Goals.
I'm not like the like, I don't know, off the rack size.
Well, the nice thing with this is that okay, let me tell you the reason I love vintage.
Okay.
Nobody else is wearing it. You're not going to bump into somebody who's wearing
And
something.
I do
the
love
same as
that.
you. Love. I hate when somebody's wearing the same thing as me.
Oh yeah, me too.
I mean, I've built my whole career on that at this point, so that doesn't work so well for me. But before this, I like to dress in a way that other people weren't dressing. But the hard thing is, it's not usually going to fit you perfectly.
Right.
You're going to have to do alterations.
And I think that's something I've like committed to in the last 2 or 3 years of my life.
Yeah.
As a petite woman who is curvy, like I just need to do alterations.
That's what I have to do. I'm not.
It's rare to find a body that's off the rack. Like
Yeah.
unless you're like 5'5" and a size medium as a woman, like I feel like it's hard.
And unless you're 5'10" and a size medium for a man, you're going to have to get things altered. And so the alterations aren't expensive. So as long as you go into this experience knowing that you are going to have it altered, you should be able to find something that works for you.
Here's the other thing, my mom, who I mainly shop with, has zero patience for like the hunt.
Yeah.
You know, some people I think love
Oh,
the
I'm all
hunt
about the hunt.
of like winning. Like
All
they're like,
about
oh my
the
god, I found this vintage Dior
Yeah.
piece. Like this is
Yeah.
insane. Or like
Yeah.
whatever. Like, oh my god, this was clearly like a custom made dress from the 60s. But I feel
Yeah.
like that's also part of why I've like never gone into like thrifting.
Yeah.
Because I don't have anybody I could go with that's super into it and enjoys it and sees the vision of
Yeah.
what you could do with it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, Tan and I need to do this.
And we're doing this, and we're
We're
going to make
doing
it
it.
work. And so here's the thing: I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to find many things that you're gonna love, but I at least want to open your mind when it comes to vintage shopping to at least consider it as an option. It's so obvious and easy to just go to a mall and get something off the rack that everybody else is getting. I want to feel like I've really put thought into it, and so I want to find something that nobody else has. So that's what I want to encourage you to do today.
Okay,
Should we do this?
let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to stop you for now.
Yeah, you go
Because I
run.
would like to lead you.
You run. That was me.
Oh.
I like nudged his tail. He's like, excuse me, mommy, I'm here.
Would like
I'll
to
grab your
start
arm.
on dresses. Yes.
You're very nicely worked out, by the way.
Oh, thanks. No, wait. No, now go.
It's got
There you
good.
go.
I'm an
Yeah,
arms girl. Okay, for any guy, I'm an
girl.
arms girl. Like,
I like it.
and you have like nice smooth arms too.
Thanks.
They're not too hairy.
No, they are not. And pinch my skin. It's that. So white skin and brown skin actually does feel different. Every white guy I've ever touched, their skin is a little more. It has a little more elasticity to it, which is why I like to believe that brown people don't wrinkle as easily. Anyway, there you go.
Screw you guys.
I know. Colours I would like you to avoid are ones that are going to massively clash with your hair.
Yes.
You pulled out a shirt earlier on. I'm going to give it to you again so you can feel it. I actually think it's great, but it's going to be a lot of purple, and it's practically the same shade as your hair. And I think at that point...
But I do change my hair a lot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So I always feel like I can't go too much to the hair thing.
Okay.
Because like every few weeks I change the color.
Oh, sorry, I
of
thought you
it.
had this for years. Okay,
No.
great. Okay, I do like the top. The thing, when you go shopping for vintage, you have to be willing to try on. Don't go in a complicated outfit, and I should have actually told you before this. I wish you were just wearing something you could slip on, slip off, but as long as you're fine to try on, so
I'm
be
fine.
it. Okay. Actually, that's also a note I'm going to make for myself later.
Bit
Describe
more.
the girl you are.
Very sassy, really sarcastic, super loud and outgoing, maybe a little bit too talkative, maybe a little bit too sassy and sarcastic.
What does your human mirror, your mom, tell you are? Because our mums are the most honest. Does she say that you are a cool girl, sweet girl, a nightmare of a teenager?
No, I was always I've always been very close with my mom and dad. Like, my mom's my best friend. We're very close. I had like some rebellious moments, but like my parents encouraged that because they're Irish.
Yes.
It's like, yes, rebel, get it all out.
Were there ever times when you fought with your mom, and if so, what was it about? Did she not want you to date?
No.
She's
No.
happy with you, like she
Yeah.
was like, date whoever you want. I'm not gonna meddle.
What is
Very
this?
feminine.
Very.
Very feminine. It's the color that you said you should never wear, which is peach.
Huh. It's quite frilly. I feel like on somebody it would look really cute.
If you were more of a girly girl, it would look incredible.
I feel like on my friend Julie, she would wear this and she would love it.
What size shoe are you? Sorry,
5.
I'm whispering something to Mesa. I'm going to try and convince you to wear something. You're a 5?
5 or 6.
What?
I can wear a 6, but I'm a 5.
Let me see.
But I usually have to wear a 6 because nothing fits my feet. These are 5.5 though, and they fit perfectly.
Will you try on anything I asked you to try on?
Yes, I will.
You promise?
Yes.
Even if
You're the fashion person.
Great.
Like, I love fashion and I know my style,
Okay.
but you work in fashion. So
Mesa?
like, I'll let you.
Do we appreciate these?
Yes.
Can we see a way that this could work for her?
Can I
okay,
feel
great.
them?
You
Yeah.
may. It's a cowboy boot. It's embroidered with colour. It's a solid black base, and then it's got colour on it. You might hate it when you try it on, but I would love you to try it.
I do. I love
has
that
flowers.
I love that it has a heel.
Yes.
I like that it has color because
Yeah.
I love color.
Yeah. It's
I love black, but I love color.
It's a floral, but it's not a crazy floral, and it's a black enough to be edgy and cool. You would still feel like a cool girl in it. It's not a huge departure. from
Like,
it.
I can do girly girl.
Yeah.
For sure.
But this is a nice version of it without you looking like a pretty princess.
All right. I'll do it.
Okay.
Whatever you say.
I will grab it from you. Thank you. Molly,
Yes.
is there a favorite color you like to wear?
Pink.
Always pink?
Pink and purple.
Okay.
But I do like blue and teal.
Okay.
Love denim. Love leather.
Would you wear feathers?
Yes, for sure.
Touch that for me.
Oh my gosh, Molly.
Oh, I love it.
I
What
think
color
you-
is it?
Bright red, but it's
Ooh.
killer.
Yeah, it's like
That's
it's very you.
It's very fun.
When you are vertically challenged, a cropped moment always works
We
well.
love cropped.
Yeah, but it's going to elongate your body. It's going to make you look more narrow and taller. Go for a cropped moment.
Anytime people are like, oh, it's too cropped on me, I'm like, it's almost regular length on me. Especially because as a short girl, all my height is in my legs. I have almost no torso.
Yeah, me too.
So I love everything cropped.
It's actually super sexy. I'm thinking date night.
Ooh,
Just
I'm
so we know.
I'm not somebody who would ever call myself sexy. You know, like, I'm cute.
Is-
I know my lane and I stay to it. Like,
Would you be willing to do sexy?
yeah, I just don't think I'm inherently sexy looking.
I mean, you don't see you.
Yeah, but I think I'm like, I've always just been called like cute. You know, I've always been the cute girl because I'm so small and I have purple hair and flat,
I'm gonna stand
you know.
behind you real quick. We're gonna face the camera. I'm gonna touch your body. We have these, which are very sexy. We have this, which is very sexy. We have this, which is very sexy.
I mean, I have like.
Excuse me, I'm talking. We have this, which is very sexy. I'm gonna show this real quick. We have this, which is very sexy. We have this, which is very sexy. We have these, which are very sexy. We have this, which is very sexy. Okay, no, sorry. Did you have a rebuttal? No, good. Thank you so much.
I think it would look so.
Maybe let's try it.
Oh my god, it's gonna look so bad on my thighs.
No, it's not.
I've like got big thighs.
You know what? It doesn't matter what body you have. If you feel good with the body that you have, show off any part that you want to show off. And I'm going to show Molly that she can show off her thighs. And all of you who are following her on this video right now, comment on how incredible her thighs look, her legs look, her body looks. Because everyone's body is incredible.
I love 90s.
All
Born
right.
in the 90s, love a good 90s.
All right. Are there any?
These are perfect my size.
Let's see. God, that's a high heel.
Not for me.
All right.
I actually love her.
They're actually fantastic.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Mesa! You've come so far.
When you go for vintage shopping, anything within the last 10 years, people will say, oh, it's a vintage store. It's not. It's a thrift store. It's just where people go to give their clothes, and hopefully people will appreciate those.
Vintage has to be more than 20 years, right?
And roughly. But if it's like 15, I'm no shade to that. But if it's vintage, it should be at least 20, sometimes even 30 years old. That's, in my opinion, great vintage. If you're just going back to the 90s, it's just the 90s and it's back already. You can get it from ASOS. I'm gonna make you look like a 70s queen for a minute. We're gonna do that first. So all of this, none of these are about a full outfit. It's just the individual pieces. So I just kind of want to see what this jacket looks like. Can I see? I'm obsessed with the jacket.
Is this such a me?
It's so you. Like,
I'm a faux fur cropped jacket addict. Like the amount of faux fur cropped jackets I own is absurd, but I don't own a red one.
This one's kind of killer.
that's like, it's such a look right now.
This jacket fits me perfectly too.
It's so you. It looks great. The jacket is like a boa times 10, like
Yeah.
a feather boa
Yeah.
moment, but it's the whole jacket.
What do you think, Mesa?
I said that when you go vintage shopping, do not expect to get a head to toe look, but let me tell you this. If I were a chick, I would be in this head to toe most days, just running to the store and looking fabulous AF.
The top is not your vibe, especially the collar. It's so...
It's not who you are. It's
Right.
not your story. It's
I-
my
but
story.
it
Yeah,
is-
I feel like if I was this girl though, this is the dope
Exactly.
outfit.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the look. I'm seeing Molly in the look. But also, I really like the boots. Like, the boots
The
and
boots are
jeans
so
is
good.
actually really great.
Are the boots too big? Or do they fit okay? Or
They're
too
a
big?
little big.
Whoa.
Sorry, Gallop. They definitely feel old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they've been lived
Which
in.
is why I love them. And I will say this to you at home. If you go vintage shopping, if you find just one thing in a store, consider that a very, very good shopping trip. Vintage, you're not expecting to do what you do at Zara or Topshop. You're finding something that nobody else has. You're finding something really unique. And so if she just gets the red jacket, that's a damn good shopping trip. I'm hoping we'll get two things. You're not going to get it perfectly sized the way you need it, but if this was shorter, show off her great legs and a slightly tighter top. So this is what it looks like when it's not fitted. So
It's like, you know, very loose.
not great for her body shape. So
It's made for somebody who's straight.
yes, and like 5'10".
Yes.
That's the story I want to know. Will you hold that?
Yeah,
in
I'll hold
place?
this and you hold the bottom.
Perfect.
Boom.
Mesa, how are we looking?
Very, very
This good for you,
cute.
Molly?
This would be me. I would
Yeah.
100% wear this. I would pick this up off a rack.
And to get something like this tailored, $20-something, maybe $25. And I don't know what the price is. Let's see what the price is. $38. So she would get a dress that nobody else has, but all in all, with
50,
alterations,
60 bucks.
60 maximum.
Which you wouldn't, it's hard to find a dress for 60, a party
Yeah,
dress.
yeah.
You know? I like it. It's fun.
God, I love it. And if you don't show your legs, I'm gonna have to scream. It's wicked once it's altered. And that, actually, I've got 3, but I know you don't love the boots. For me, we got 3 winners. The boots are killer. If I were a woman, I would purchase those. Or if I was a gay man whose feet could fit into them, I would get those. This and the red jacket. These shorts, as much as I want to be able to highlight Molly's body, these shorts are tiny, tiny. In a vintage store, you're often going to find that things are super small because they were so petite back in the day. These just aren't going to work. But tell me she shouldn't be showing off more leg.
I mean, we'll let the commenters decide. I feel that they will agree with Tan and me.
Show off more leg. Unfortunately, we're going to leave it at that. I hope you learned something. Actually, did we learn anything? I'm hoping you learned these two things. You have to try on everything that you want to try on in a vintage store. Everything has to be altered to make it work for you. So lesson 1, try everything on. Lesson 2 is figure out what decade, what era you want, and go to that store accordingly. Some of them specialize in 70s, 60s, 50s, some of them specialize in 90s, 80s, whatever. Find a store that you know has a decade that you gravitate towards. We found a place that has 60s, 70s, and some
50s to 70s is my vibe.
Did you feel like you might go shopping again at a vintage store?
I would love to keep going shopping at vintage stores with people who are excited by vintage shopping.
Makes sense. We found, okay, before I do go, a recap, everyone. We found the most killer red feather jacket that I'm obsessed with. Yes, I can't wait to see how you style it out on your Instagram. This is killer on
It's
its
so
own.
fierce. Love it.
The other options that I love, she may not get, is this dress. If we make it shorter and tighter, it's killer. Heaven in a boot. She's probably not going to get them, but hey ho, it's her loss. Actually, we found 4 things. Molly's going to get these, I believe, and if she does, she's going to rock them.
They are so fun.
Killer. Alright, I'm going to love you and leave you. Bye, my love. You were fantastic.
You're so great.
I hope that
this was so fun.
I hope that inspired you. I hope that you feel like you might go thrifting or vintage shopping again.
I'll wear these on a date one day.
Yes, please, and I would like for you to have at least one date this year.
I got the coat. I think it's super cute. Actually, my assistant Mesa bought it for me as a gift, which was very sweet. I didn't pick anything else up, but I did really enjoy my experience, and I would definitely not be against going thrifting or vintage shopping again. I feel like I had more success that time in terms of like getting things that fit me than I ever have before, or feeling like inspired to see the vision. There's a siren. Crazy story. Literally like a day or two after we found this cute little piece, which isn't in the best condition, I will say, but it was like, I think $40 for a statement jacket. Like, you usually only wear these kind of things a handful of times because they're a statement. This isn't like your everyday jacket, you know? So for the fact that it's not in the greatest condition, but you're getting a one-of-a-kind vintage piece for $40, I say heck yes. And we went to Topshop like a day or two later, and I kid you not, they had this jacket in a bright blue. The only difference was that it had like a ribbed cuff at the sleeve, but it was the same like kind of like satiny material, thin satiny material underneath with like piping of boa. It was exactly like that, and it was $265. So I think I got the better deal. So thank you, Tan France, for hanging out with me. He did a behind the scenes vlog on his channel, so I'll link his channel down below. He's new to the world of YouTube, so go show him some support and love. Welcome him to the YouTube community. And don't forget to hit my notification bell, subscribe button if you haven't already. And the QRP fam, we have a whole lot of fun over here, so I'll see you next time.